am Nicole Urbani, and you will probably hear me refer to myself as Coach Nicole Renee on this channel. I wanted to take a minute to give a quick introduction, kind of let you know the purpose of my channel. In all honesty, I am not comfortable on camera, so this is really me putting myself out there. I'm doing my best to kind of live life with a sense of humor and be open-minded, so you may see me laughing a lot at myself. I literally right now feel like I'm in the middle of a presidential debate with an on-screen prompter or a presidential speech, something like that. So bear with me as I get through this. I don't want to forget anything or leave anything out, so I'm going to be reading from my list here to make sure that I cover everything. Anyway, I think that what I have to share can really be beneficial to a lot of people, and YouTube is the best medium for sharing that. That being said, please forgive me as I figure this out and learn how to be on camera. I'm sure I will improve along the way. I'm just taking the advice of other YouTubers and kind of just going for it, putting myself out there, and I'll figure it out as I go along. Anyway, my background is in human resources, nonprofit operations management, a lot of recruiting, coaching, training, that sort of thing. So it actually took me a very long time to kind of figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. So I made a lot of mistakes along the way, and I'll address those later in other videos. I took several detours from my path before realizing what it is that I'm meant to do. I was spending a lot of time, actually as much time coaching and career strategizing with my candidates as I was recruiting. So the light bulb finally went off, and I realized that I should be coaching. So I'd been mentoring and actually coaching through an MLM for several years, and succession planning and volunteer employee development was something that I loved doing. So anyway, as I was working as an HR consultant recruiting, my contract ended. So I chose to take that time and pursue some official coach training. I'm actually a bit of a personal development junkie, so I have a lot of different certifications, and I will put that in here somewhere for you so you can see some of those. I started out focusing more on career coaching, and then realized that there are a lot of folks out there who really have no idea what it is that they wanted to do. Some of them were very successful in their chosen paths, but they weren't happy. And some, like me, just stumbled around making one mistake after another, not really sure what it is that they were supposed to be doing. So during this time, I was also kind of going through a bit of a spiritual renaissance myself. I came to understand that our souls lay out a path, a plan for us before we even get here. The point being that we have a lesson or lessons to learn, as well as a soul mission or several missions to help us continue to grow. And I probably need to take a step back here because I'm sure many of you are kind of lost in what I'm saying. So I absolutely do believe in God, and I am a spiritual person. I was raised as a Christian and still hold true to those values, but I'm just not a huge fan of organized religion, which prompted me to start asking questions, doing research on my own, and kind of figuring things out and piecing things together. So I feel like religion definitely has its purpose and it's good at many levels, but when it comes down to it, there's a lot that is left out by the church that prevents us from really understanding the entirety of it all. So this is not what my channel is about, but I just want to kind of explain to you who I am and what my journey has been about. So if you're interested in that, you may want to do your own research. I'd encourage you to look for things like the lost books, such as Enoch, that have been left out of the Bible, explore topics like the Law of One. Anyway, as my personal perspective began to change, so did the type of coaching that I was focused on. I became a Reiki master that really opened up my intuition. I pursued intuitive coach training, which is kind of what brought me to where I am now. I am absolutely still career coaching, but I'm also focused on life purpose coaching, and that seems to be what a lot of my clients are needing right now. So I help people really figure out what their soul purpose is, what their mission is, so that they can get beyond that. There's a lot of us that are following a sort of prescribed path that was laid out by society, by culture, by family, expectations. And it takes us a while to realize that we're living someone else's versions of our lives. So my job is to help you figure that out. Identify your passion, your talents, so that you can create a plan to get to where you want to be, ultimately living your own truth so you can be fulfilled, living your purpose, and being happy. So there you have it. That's a bit about me and the purpose of my channel. I'll get more into my background, my stumbling blocks in another video. My goal is to produce weekly videos and what you can expect from this channel. Some of the topics are going to be related to career searching, resumes, interviewing, side hustles, that sort of thing, as well as life purpose, energy healing, likely a lot of meditation and affirmation videos, probably some numerology, a bit of law of attraction information as well. And of course, there's going to be videos regarding more of my back history, my own lessons learned along the way. Hopefully that'll help a lot of people. So that's really it for now. If you have questions or comments, please leave them below. I would greatly appreciate it if you would help my channel grow by liking, subscribing, and sharing as well. All right, thank you so much.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.